Abfahren. For instance, der Zug fährt 10 Uhr ab. In this case, the prefix goes to the end of the sentence. Now, in case of modal verb, this will stay together. Ich möchte 10 Uhr abfahren. Trennbare Verben are separable verbs. Separable verbs consist of a prefix and a base verb. For instance, abstehen, aufmachen, einkommen. In those cases, the prefix is ab, auf, ein, and the base verb is stehen, machen, and kommen. Some examples in this case will be, for instance, aufstehen, to get up. So there are certain cases in which the separable verb will separate, and in other cases it will stay the same. For instance, in present tense and in imperative case, the prefix will go to the end of the sentence. But in case of infinitive form with modal verbs and in subordinate clauses, or Nebensatz it's called, you have the separable verb basically in its original form. It doesn't basically separate. And in those cases, all you have to know is that the auxiliary verb comes before the actual trennbare or separable verbs. So now I'm going to go to the detail in that. For instance, abfahren, to depart. This in present tense will separate. Der Zug fährt 10 Uhr ab. The train leaves at 10 o'clock. This is a present tense sentence. Now in modal case, in modal verb case, ich möchte 10 Uhr abfahren. I want to leave at 10 o'clock. This is with modal verb. Now, möchten is a modal verb. Every time a modal verb is used in a sentence, the trennbare verb will stay in its original form. Abschalten, to switch off. Schalt das Licht ab, turn off the light. This is an imperative case, and we just talked about that in case of present and imperative case, the trennbare verb separates. But in perfect and in modal case, it stays the same in modal verb case. So this is a perfect tense example. Ich habe das Licht abgeschaltet. So abschalten basically stays the same. In case of ankommen, wir kommen spät an. We are arriving late. Present tense sentence. In subordinate Nebensatz or relative Satz case, this will stay the same. Ich weiß, dass wir spät ankommen. Ich weiß, dass wir spät ankommen. I know that we will arrive late. Then anrufen, to call. Ruf mich später an. Imperative sentence, giving an order. Now this with modal verb, ich muss dich später anrufen, stays the same. Aufstehen, another example, to get up. Ich stehe früh auf. I get up early, present tense sentence. Ich will morgen früh aufstehen. I want to get up early tomorrow, with modal verb. So basically the verb stays the same. Trennbare verb will stay the same and will go to the end of the sentence after the auxiliary verb. Aufmachen. Mach bitte die Tür auf. Please open the door. Imperative. In case of subordinate clause, sagt, dass die Tür aufmacht. By the way, another key point in that case is anytime you are using a neben subordinate clause, after das, the subject should come. Das You should know this. It will always be after das. The subject will always come after das, and the verb basically will always go to the end of the sentence. That's the key to understand the subordinate clause or Nebensatz. Ausgehen. Wir gehen heute Abend aus. We are going out tonight. This is a present tense sentence. And with modal verb, as we talked about, the trennbare verb will go to the end of the sentence and möchte will come before. Ich möchte heute Abend ausgehen. Ausmachen, macht das Radio aus. Turn off the radio. Imperative, ich habe das Radio ausgemacht. I turned off the radio. Perfect tense. Einkaufen. Ich kaufe später ein. I will shop later. Present tense. Ich möchte später einkaufen. I want to shop later, with modal verb. So let's go through some other examples now. The main idea is the same. In case of present tense and in case of imperative tense, the trennbare verb separates, and in case of modal verb, whenever there is a modal verb in a sentence together with the trennbare sentence, verb, as well as in the perfect tense cases. We have noticed now, we now know that the Trennbare verb go to the end of the sentence, and the auxiliary verb, the help verb, basically the helping verb in English, basically goes before the Trennbare verb. So some other examples will be einsteigen, to get in. Er steigt in den Bus ein. He gets on the bus. Present tense. Sie wollte in den Bus einsteigen. She wanted to get on the bus, with modal verb in this case. Mitkommen, to come along. Kommst du mit? Are you coming along? Present tense. Er sagt, dass er mitkommt. There again, er is after this. He says that he is coming along. Yeah, dass mitkommt. Mitkommt is going to end of the sentence, so subordinate clause. Mitmachen, to participate. Macht ihr bei dem Projekt mit? Are you participating in the project? Present tense. Wir möchten gerne mitmachen. We would like to participate, with modal verb. Nachfragen, to inquire. Er fragt noch einmal nach. He inquires again. Present tense. Er möchte nachfragen. He wants to inquire, with modal verb. Vorbereiten, to prepare. Ich bereite das Essen vor. I'm preparing the food. Present tense. Er hat das Essen vorbereitet. He prepared the food. Perfect tense. Vorlesen, to read aloud. Er liest die Geschichte vor. He's reading the story aloud. Present tense. Sie möchte die Geschichte vorlesen. She wants to read the story aloud, with modal verb. Again, zumachen, to close. Mach die Tür zu. Close the door. Imperative. Ich habe die Tür zugemacht. I closed the door. Perfect tense. Zu hören, to listen. Gut zu. Listen carefully. Imperative case. Wir wollen gut zuhören. We want to listen carefully, with modal verb. Zurückkommen, to return. Kommt morgen zurück. He will return tomorrow. Present tense. Ich hoffe, dass morgen zurückkommt. I hope that he will return tomorrow. Subordinate clause. And then zurückgeben, to give back. Gib mir das Buch zurück. Give me the book back. Imperative. Möchte das Buch zurückgeben. He wants to give the book back, with modal verb. So in summary, as we talked about, in present tense and in imperative, commanding are giving orders. Those sentences, you see the prefix goes to the end of the sentence. But in subordinate clause case, perfect tense case, as well as in future tense, I didn't give you more example on future tense, maybe some other time, as well as with modal verbs, you see that the prefix basically stays the same or with the base verb in Trennbare verb. But in those cases, you see then Trennbare verb goes to the end of the sentence. So let's go through it briefly. Ich stehe früh auf. I get up early. In imperative case, ruf mich an, call me. Ich weiß, dass früh aufsteht. I know that he gets up early. Ich bin früh aufgestanden. I got up early. Ich werde früh aufstehen. I will get up early. Ich möchte früh aufstehen. I want to get up early. Perfect. So it's very easy, very simple. If you want to learn more German grammar, don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Thank you.